What do you mean I'm overdrawn? My account can't be overdrawn. Look, I ought to know. I'm the only one that writes checks on it. Except, of course, for my wife, and I know darn well that she wouldn't. Oh? Well, she did, huh? Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry.
Me? Oh, what is it, dear? Some problem?
That was the bank.
It was. How are they?
Fine. They wanted to congratulate you.
For what?
For winning. It seems that you got to the takeout window before I got to the pudding. Put her there, champ.
No, you'll squeeze.
That's not a bad idea.
Anyhow, how could you be overdrawn? You got the $100 bonus from Mr. Kiley.
I haven't put that in yet.
Oh, that's how you could be overdrawn.
That's right.
Do we have to discuss this now?
This is not a discussion. I simply want to make a proposition.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to make this a fair race.
What do you mean?
Well, since you're so much better at spending than I am at earning,
Steve?
I feel that I'm entitled to a handicap. So you don't spend anything for a month, and that'll give me a chance to catch up, okay?
Well...
Good. Then it'll be out of the starting gate together.
Wait a minute. What am I promising now? I won't spend anything more, right?
Right.
As of this minute?
As of this minute.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to make sure I knew the ground rules.
You know. And now, if you excuse me, I've got to go out and earn some of that stuff to put in the, put-in.
Oh, how will it look? Competitors smooching. They'll claim the race was fixed.
Bye. See ya.
So long, Steve.
Don!
This is it, Mr. Drucker.
And are you sure you got everything you need?
Has to be. I've just been cut off. Didn't you hear?
Oh, your credit's always good with me.
I know. But this is really all for now.
Okay.
Honey, what did you mean when you said to Steve that you weren't going to spend any more?
That's what he wanted.
Yeah, but how come you used just those words and just that inflection?
Gosh, I'm sure glad he doesn't pick up things like you do.
Well, honey, he's only been around you for a little while. I'm a lifetime vet. Come on, what is it?
Well, I did buy a little something that I didn't think it would be too wise to mention at that moment.
A little something?
Well, not real little. It's... Oh, come on. I want you to see it.
Where is it, dear? Oh, no. Not this. Well, it certainly dresses up the baggage car.
You like it, don't you?
Oh, of course, dear. Of course. But, your little house?
Uh-huh. Oh, I know it's a little big, but...
A little big? Well, I'm not so sure that the house couldn't fit in it.
Oh, Mom, I've always heard where guys love big sofas. And this was such a great bargain. Only $100 at Agnes.
Oh, bad day at the takeout window. Steve doesn't know about this, huh?
Not yet.
When do you intend telling him?
Well, first, I was trying to think of how to tell him. And I have a wonderful idea.
Oh?
I think it would be great if somebody who knows him, someone he respects and who's reliable, came up to him and said, "Say, Steve, you lucky dog, I see where your clever little wife has just made a sensational deal on a terrific sofa."
That's what you thought somebody could say, huh?
Uh-huh. You know, just sort of work it into the conversation.
The answer's no.
But, Mom...
This is strictly between you and Steve. Just leave me out of it.
I was afraid of that. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait till the right time and tell him myself.
Betty Joe, the right time?
Uh-huh.
Well, don't you think that the subject might come up when he sees this thing in the living room?
Well, I've got a deal with Floyd. He's going to keep it here in the baggage car till I need it. Maybe tonight will be the right time.
Maybe.
got here?
Like it?
I'll say. It's a big improvement over the sweatshirt and jeans.
Yes.
You smell good.
Well, I should hope so. After all, you've been smelling insecticide all day. Right here. I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, let me clean up first.
Okay.
Don't go away.
I won't.
See you.
See you.
Honey! Wait. What gives in here anyway? Would you mind telling me what that forest of lingerie is doing in the bathroom?
Well, I guess I did hang up a few things in there.
You guess it. Betty Jo, there's something you should know. When a room has a shower and a bathtub, it is not a closet.
Well, you don't have to make such a big deal out of it. I mean, you didn't get hurt in there.
Well, I could have, but something snapped at me.
Open up, Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe, you're here. I was just road checking this thing. Checks out pretty good, too.
Come on, get up. We got to deliver that to Betty Jo.
I ain't so sure I ought to be doing this lifting stuff. You know, I got to watch my double-detached slip disc.
How come your double-detached disc never hurt you when we go fishing?
It does, Floyd. But out of fairness to you, do I moan and groan in agony and scare the fish away?
That's very thoughtful of you, Joe. But let's get this sofa out of here.
Easy does it. Okay, take a breather.
How come we take a breather every 2 steps?
Because that's how often I breathe.
Oh, come on, Joe. I got a schedule to keep.
Okay. That's good. What do you mean that's good? We still got 2 feet out here.
We ain't got any feet in here. We're flush up against the wall.
Oh, no.
Now, relax. I'll think of something. You got a saw?
Joe?
Hi. Well, I see you cleared things up with Steve.
Not exactly. I thought if I put it in the house and he saw how nice it looked.
Yes, then he'd go for it. You know that's possible. Well, go ahead, boys. Don't mind me.
Mom, that's as far as it'll go.
Oh, it is.
Steve's bound to notice it doesn't fit.
Yeah, he's a pretty sharp fella.
What am I going to do?
Well, I'd say that this calls for a shorter sofa or a longer house.
That's what I said. Kick out the wall and...
Oh, no, Steve would never stand for that. Oh, he loves this place just the way it is.
Well, then I guess you'll just have to take the sofa back.
Which is the one thing I can't do.
Why not?
The man said no refund.
Oh, they all say that.
He meant it.
They mean it.
You wouldn't stand still for a thing like that, would you, Kate?
Matter of fact, I wouldn't.
Oh, thanks, Mom. You're terrific. What? Well, I would never get by with taking it back, but you'll know just what to say. I can always count on you, can I, Mom?
Oh, yeah, you can count on me. Me and my big fat mouth. Well, boys, let's take her back to the cannonballs. Uncle Joe, I think it's the other side.
Slim slip disc can slip around, you know.
Come on.
Bring something back? You'll have to talk to Mr. Agnew about that. Just wait, please.
Trying to tell me something.
Yes?
I was just noticing your signs.
Yes, we have a policy of no refunds. May I help you?
Well, that's a very good policy. But you know the old saying, rules are made to be broken?
We don't say that here.
I don't say that here. Well, in this particular case, I would like to return a sofa.
We don't take things back. You don't seem to understand that.
But you see, this sofa is something that it's a...
Sofa model 62A, $100. Oh, you got a bargain. This is the long one.
I know.
I mean the real long one.
I know. But that's the problem. You see, it's too long.
Want to buy a short one?
No. I just want a refund on that one.
I'm sorry, our policy is ironclad.
Not even if we take less than we paid for it?
Less?
Say, $90?
Well, you say rules are made to be broken. Sign here.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Sam, I'd like to apologize for yesterday morning.
Apologize for what?
Well, for that little spat that Betty Jo and I had.
Oh, that. Forget it. I didn't pay one bit of attention to that.
Good.
Not one bit.
Good.
Tell me, is Betty Jo really overdrawn at the bank?
Hey, Sam. Where's the yellow section of this phone book?
Oh, I tore it out for ready reference.
This is the entire yellow section?
Well, it covers both sides. What are you looking for? Maybe I could help you.
Well, you know how Betty Jo and I love to sing?
Yeah?
Well, I thought I'd surprise her by buying her a piano.
A piano? Oh, no wonder you were sore about her being overdrawn at the bank. I mean, a piano would be a wonderful surprise for her. Say, Agnew's Furniture Store's having quite a sale.
Really? Well, thanks. That's a good tip.
Oh, Steve. See, I don't know if you thought about it or not, but that piano is kind of large, and that house you got is kind of small.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
You wouldn't want the piano sticking out in the front porch.
I wouldn't want that. Well, I better go home and do some measuring.
Yeah, because if you don't, you might be singing in the rain and really mean it. Oh, Sam, with that sparkling wit, I don't know what you're doing messing with these beans.
What are you doing?
I'm measuring the house. Well, it just occurred to me that we've never measured our house. And what would you say if someone came up to you and said, how big is your house?
Small.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh, but it's very nice. Oh, perfect, really.
You like it the way it is, huh?
Oh, yes, Why?
Well, I was going to ask you something, but you'd never go for it.
What is it?
Well, what's the difference? The way you feel about the house, you'd never go for it.
Steve?
All right. I was going to ask you about maybe knocking out this wall here, see? And then over here we could put in a...
I'll go for it.
Huh?
Oh, darling, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Now, how did I win that one so easy?
So if you hurry back to Agnes, maybe the sofa will still be there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Please, Mom. You don't mind, do you? I've just got my heart set on that.
No, I don't mind, I don't mind. Hello there.
We made a deal.
Yes, well, I've come to make another deal. I want to buy the sofa after all.
Well, I don't understand. You do? Well.
You still have it?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, then, here. Cash on the line, just like your sign says. There we go. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Now, where's the sofa?
You're $10 short.
And what?
The price is $100. It's the long one, you know.
I know, but you only paid me $90.
Don't you want me to make a profit?
Oh, yes.
We're not even supposed to give refunds. See?
But I am not refunding. I'm buying.
I'm selling. $100.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mom. You're terrific.
Oh, that's okay. Anything for you kids. How's the remodeling job coming?
Steve's got the wall knocked out. I'm keeping the sofa on the train till the work's done. Hey, Billy Joe, guess what we found out? We know why Steve's remodeling the house. Mr. Drucker let it slip.
Well, what is it?
Steve is going to surprise Betty Joe with a piano. A piano? Isn't that great? That's why he's enlarging the house. Oh, and I had to go and ruin his surprise by buying the sofa. Oh, Mom.
You mean you want again? Oh, no.
Oh, but, Mom, you can do it. You're used to dealing with him.
Boy, am I used to dealing with him. Hey there.
Aren't you a familiar sight?
I brought the sofa back.
Oh?
It's hardly used. We didn't even take it off the train.
Oh, very well. 20, 60, 80, $90.
But I paid you $100.
You still don't understand how I do business, do you?
Never mind. I'm beginning to.
How's the remodeling coming?
Great. I'm all ready for the plaster.
I sure would have liked to help you, but you know my double-detached slip disc.
It really bothers you a lot, huh?
Well, if you'd have been hauling this big, long sofa back and forth.
What sofa?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I wasn't supposed to tell you. You wouldn't be interested.
Are you kidding? After all that, I'm dying to know. Come on, give.
Well, don't say that I told you. But Betty Joe had a big surprise for you.
Surprise?
A nice, big, long sofa.
Really? Well, how would she think that a big, long sofa would fit in it? So that's how I won that argument to remodel. Where's the sofa now?
You don't have to worry about it. Kate made the guy take it back.
But I don't want her to have to take it back. Here, finish this up like a good guy, will you? Oh, please. You can get it back, can't you? I'll give up the piano.
Steve, what you don't realize
All
is
I
that...
know is if it's what'll make Betty Joe happy, then it's what I want too.
Oh, Mom, isn't that a beautiful gesture? It restores my faith in husbandry.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. And shall I guess why you're here, I hope? Splendid. I'm telling you, I may close the rest of this store and deal exclusively in this one item. And you'll be my only customer.
There we go again.
Oh, Florence, I got something for you to take back on the train.
Seems like I've seen that someplace before.
Double-detached disc just linked up to quadruple detached.
There you are, Floyd.
Kate, you know me. I'm a very patient man. And this business of lugging this sofa back and forth is plumb wearing us down to our frazzle.
Well, I'm with Floyd. And before we make one more move, let's have a meeting of the minds, if there's any minds left, and get this thing straightened out once and for all. Betty, Joe, and Steve,
Yes, Uncle Joe?
you agree this sofa should go on the train and back out to your place?
Yes.
Okay, now we got that settled. The piano comes off the train so it can go back to the store, right?
Yes.
Right?
Okay, just so that we understand each other. Come on, man, let's go.
Wait a minute. I've changed my mind. I think I'd rather have the piano than the sofa.
Betty Jo, what are you talking about?
A home isn't a home without a piano.
But the sofa's more practical.
But music is something we both enjoy.
I realize that, but the sofa's something we can use right now.
Well, then why did you go ahead and buy the piano?
Honey.
We're young now. We don't need it. But we don't need it.
Floyd,
More fun sitting and singing around.
I think this calls for a cooling off period before they make a decision. So why don't you,
Music?
Just listen to me for 1
Why
minute.
don't you listen to
That's a good idea.
Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot, I've grown to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
Oh, Floyd, we're sorry you missed out on the singing.
Well, that's all right. I brought my own music. Gotta watch it, though. It comes out so beautiful it allows me to sleep at the throttle.
Well, kids, what'll it be? The piano or the sofa?
Golly, Mom, they go together so well. I wish we could keep them both. Steve?
Well, okay. I'll race you to the put-in window.
Shine on, Loris moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. Snow time ain't no time to stay outdoors and school. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal, for me and my gal, for me and my gal.
Up next on Nick at Night's TV Land, Green Acres. Stay tuned.
Petticoat Junction.